Gino Auriemma, Caitlin Clark again. The world turns. It's Caitlin Clark's world. We just live on planet Caitlin.
Are you in the black? Or are you in the red? Are you showing up? Or are you bluffing?
Touching the ball or not, you have to guard her when she steps into the gym. And so I don't think we've seen anything like that in women's basketball. I've played against a number of great shooters.
What if I told you Angel Reese is celebrating a championship she didn't even play for, while the media is hyping up her Unrivaled League title? The truth is she skipped both playoff games, including the championship. This is the kind of thing that would destroy someone like Caitlin Clark if she did it. Can you imagine the backlash if Clark abandoned her team right before championship? But somehow Reese gets a pass and even praise.
In what looks to be, you can see there's a stage. Oh my god, they're not even playing on in a basketball gym. They're literally playing in like what looks to be an auditorium.
Doing all that talking online, but when it comes to the proof, it is in the pudding. When it comes to the numbers, when it comes to the black and the white.
We have a different kind of relationship. We've been through a lot of the same things. A lot of people have misconceptions about us.
What's really going on here? Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great. Thank you so much. Now, back to the video. Ever seen someone celebrate a championship they didn't even play for? That's exactly what happened with Angel Reese and this so-called Unrivaled League title that's blowing up on social media right now. The media is trying to convince us that Reese just added another impressive championship to her resume, making it seem like she was the driving force behind this groundbreaking women's basketball league.
Paige Beckers goes to the Bahamas, 500 people. And repeat, 500. 500 people. They are playing.
I mean, I'm happy we won, and I'm so happy we won. That matters most anything, but I got to get back to work, and we got to get back to work for our next game.
Just because fans of Caitlin Clark will pay to see her play. Like, that's the reality situation. Is it's nothing to, there's never blame the consumer or the viewer for what they like.
But let's take a step back for a second. What exactly is this Unrivaled League anyway? I bet most of you have never even heard of it before all this drama started. It's not the wnba. It's not even standard basketball. It's this weird 3-on-3 full court format that practically nobody was watching. Seriously, most basketball fans weren't even tracking the games. This wasn't some major sporting event. It was barely a blip on the radar. You know what makes this even weirder? The league was missing almost all the big names in women's basketball. No Caitlin Clark showing off those ridiculous passing skills. No Asia Wilson dominating the paint. No Kelsey Plum draining threes. Even Sabrina Ionescu, who was initially supposed to be part of this thing, bailed out early. Without these stars, how can anyone take this league seriously as a legitimate competition? Here's where things get really interesting. Angel Reese, the player getting all the headlines about this championship, didn't even play in the final 2 games of the playoffs. Let that sink in. She missed the semifinal and the championship game. Her team won the title without her even being on the court.
Gino Auriemma, Caitlin Clark again. The world turns. It's Caitlin Clark's world. We just live on planet Caitlin.
Are you in the black? Or are you in the red? Are you showing up? Or are you bluffing?
Touching the ball or not, you have to guard her when she steps into the gym. And so I don't think we've seen anything like that in women's basketball. I've played against a number of great shooters.
It gets better. Reese wasn't just sitting on the bench supporting her teammates. She wasn't even in the building. While her team was out there battling for the championship, Angel was somewhere else entirely. She didn't travel to support them or cheer them on from the sidelines. Instead, she literally FaceTimed into the celebration afterward. Imagine winning a championship and your supposed star player is just calling in like it's some regular team meeting. Meanwhile, the real hero of the championship game was Chelsea Gray, who absolutely went off, dropping over 30 points and actually leading her team to victory. She was the one making plays when it mattered most. She was the one hitting shots in the clutch. But how many headlines did you see about her incredible performance? Almost none. The spotlight somehow stayed on Reese despite her complete absence from the most important game.
Somebody that when they walk in the gym, you have to guard them. And I think the way the game is played has allowed her to showcase that skill, to be able to take that shot. That shot's being a good shot.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely fun for us. It's fun for a lot of fans in the Midwest that, cheered us on.
And in some instances, teams chose to actually move games to larger venues to accommodate the fanfare of Caitlin coming to town.
Some basketball analysts watching the games even pointed out something fascinating. The team seemed to play better and more cohesively without Reese in the lineup during these playoff games. The ball movement was smoother, the defense tighter, and the overall team chemistry looked stronger, yet somehow the narrative being pushed is all about Reese's championship. The most ridiculous part, after the game, Reese posted this cryptic tweet saying, "What y'all gonna say now?" As if she just dominated the championship game with a 40-point triple-double or something. She's trying to claim credit for a victory she had absolutely no part in securing. That would be like me bragging about winning the NBA Finals because I watched it on TV and texted my congratulations to the team afterward. The truth about this so-called championship is that Reese was nothing more than a spectator, not a contributor, not a factor. She was watching the same way the rest of us were.
Yesterday, in a game in the Bahamas, UConn played for 567 people.
I'm a dog. You can't teach that. I'm going to go out and do whatever it takes to win, and every single night. My teammates rely on my energy. So being able to continue the energy, even if we're down, even if we're up.
Biggest draw in American sports today, CC22, Caitlin Clark-Kent. That's just the truth.
From a distance, yet somehow, this minor 3-on-3 league title is being inflated by media coverage to seem like a major achievement on her resume. Some media outlets treated this like it was some massive accomplishment, comparable to winning a WNBA championship or an Olympic gold medal. But let's be real, this was a small-scale event without the top talent in women's basketball, and the supposed star player didn't even participate in the championship game. You know what's crazier than the actual game? The way media hypes up athletes for achievements they barely participated in. We just watched Angel Reese celebrate a championship she didn't even play for. This isn't some isolated incident either. The sports media machine constantly inflates narratives around certain players. True champions aren't defined by their social media posts or marketing deals. They're defined by showing up when the game is on the line, when the pressure's highest, when their team needs them most. That's the difference between a real champion and someone just collecting accolades.
One, they fall in love with all my players because of the way they play and the way they conduct themselves. And they go, yeah, he really is a shithead.
When we were in college, I don't know, it's cool, like getting to see one of your best friends live out her dream and then play against each other by the same time.
If Caitlin Clark is on the team, it becomes the right team. Because Caitlin Clark is on it. It's like saying Michael Jordan's not on the right team.
Next time you see those flashy headlines about who's dominating the sport, take a second look at what actually happened on the court. Did they contribute in crucial moments? Were they even there? The gap between the hype and reality in sports today is wider than ever. Don't fall for the manufactured storylines. The truth is always in the game itself.